Welcome back, friends, to the rainy apocalypse. I'm Juniper, and this is Project Zomboid, and we've got more rain, and more rain, and more rain. And apparently we're in pain. Our neck is in pain. Did not anticipate that to rhyme with rain, but it just kind of sums up how I'm feeling about this weather. I will say, for one, that sleeping in the tent doesn't make you get wet. So you get dry while you're sleeping in the tent, even though it's pouring outside. I really appreciate that. It's a good job on the part of the Indie Stone. This animation of the rain in the water is pretty cool too. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. Nice. Anyway, it's 4:40 in the morning. We're all rested. However, it's dark out, so we can't really do anything. Let me make sure we don't need to drop anything off, and then we'll be set to go pretty soon here. I could drop off this backpack, so I don't really need it. Yeah, we'll get rid of it. I don't need it. Or it won't fit there, that's fine. It'll fit here, though. Eventually, we're going to have to haul all this crap out of here. Not looking forward to that. Well, it's 5 o'clock. Our pain from our neck is healed. Sleeping in a tent on the ground next to a river is probably not the most pleasant resting experience. So what's the plan for today, you ask? Well, let me tell you. It's to keep killing zombies. Need to find some way to spice it up, though. So instead of fighting zombies inside the mall today, we're going to fight zombies in the parking lot. I know that that's very exciting. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and walk my wet person here, wet Teresa Day, all the way to the parking lot so we can actually get something going here. Well, we've arrived close to our destination. We are moist, 15% wet and rising with no ill effects. It is kind of comforting to know, because I've never done this before, that with outdoorsmen you can camp outside during a huge rainstorm. It might be different during a tropical storm. In a tropical storm, there's a lot more wind, and it would almost certainly be a different story if this was not in the middle of July. But because it's the middle of July, it's nice and warm out for the most part. This terrible weather is not that bad. It's so kind of you guys to come here to the parking lot where I just told everybody I was going to be fighting zombies. It's really, really thoughtful of you. What did they have? I think they had a Gigamart employee vest or something. Let me see. Gigamart waistcoat. Interesting. Hello. The rule is only killing in the parking lot today. Thank you for complying with the rules. Alright. We also need to eat something. You're gonna have to wait, my friend. I'm eating mushrooms in a bowl. You didn't hear me. Well, sorry about this, but you didn't listen to my instructions about not bothering me while I eat mushrooms in a bowl. Don't do that. This, there we go. Alright, so I haven't cleaned the parking lot here very thoroughly. Mostly, we've been focused on the indoors of the mall. So today we're going to focus on the outdoors of the mall, see what we can do to clean up the area. And also, there's some nice garage doors over there, which I'm thinking might be nice to use if I can't see them yet. If the zombies don't break them down, so I'm gonna make my way towards the garage doors on the side of the mall, and we'll see how that goes. Oh, sorry. I looked away for 1 second, and I'm beating on this guy's toesies. Alright, there's a few hanging out in that door to the mall. Alright, pause. I need to know what the weather is. Somehow, I suspect they're going to tell me that it's raining. It's about the way it would go. We can keep fighting zombies in the meantime, I think. Alright, automated blah blah blah. Nox power grid is still in blackout. If it wasn't, I'd be concerned. It's going to be a bit cooler today than it has been recently. Periods of heavy cloud, I think is what that says. Weather predicted to end in the evening. Showers, heavy rain, thunderstorm. Tomorrow. Ooh, even colder tomorrow. Some clouds. Please not fog. Period of weather predicted to, I assume that's begin in the morning. Light to moderate rain. Something something in whatever. Well, it's not air activity detected because the word in is not in air activity detected. So, nice. Could be worse. I'm gonna leave those guys over there alone and focus on these guys. Hide the skills box for a little bit here. Or we can go back to working on our long blunt skill with the crowbar. Just because we don't have a lot of axes at this point, I'm not... Oops. Alright. Back to short blunt. I'm not really working on the axes too much. We don't have a lot of them, and until we do, you know, I'll just focus on other skills. There's no problem with that. I should probably put this away though, and get out the replacement. Ooh, we can use that katana soon too. What do you guys think? We use the katana when we get to level 3 maintenance? I think so. I'm going to leave this pinned then so we can watch that. We're only 12 points away from level 3. Alright. As of now, the garage doors are still open. Thick nightstick of stone. Nice. Alright. There's not a bunch of zombies there, and there's not a bunch of zombies there. Just 2 in here? I would have expected a lot more, honestly. Oh wait, I can't do this. Unless they want to come over here. The rule for today is only fighting in the parking lot. Dang, look at that nice red Land Rover. Look at how flashy that looks. I will say that the spawn rate of the Land Rovers is just a little bit too high. Even if this was England, this would be way too many Land Rovers. There's absolutely no way there would be this many Land Rovers in one parking lot. I definitely debated not putting them in the series just because of the aesthetic, but decided to do it anyway. We need a little bit of a break. Hopefully these guys didn't see me. So I need to dry off. We have a small chance to catch a cold. I don't know, because of Outdoorsman, I don't know if that means we don't have a chance to catch a cold, and this is just wrong. or Outdoorsman simply minimizes the impact of rain. So like we get wet slower because we have Outdoorsman. I'm not actually sure how the trait works, so if anybody has some good information about how Outdoorsman actually impacts this sort of situation, please let me know. I'd love to hear about it. Alright, doing great here. Clearing out this big parking lot. It's a pretty small group. I bet I can take these guys, although I'm going to switch back to the crowbar. Long blunt, we're almost at level 3. Looking good. It's going to be so nice when we're going to be able to basically one-shot with the crowbar every single time. We're quite a ways off from that, though. Our strength isn't high enough, and our long blunt skill isn't high enough. With our axe, especially our axe with the very good modifiers from the Portable Weapons mod that we have back at home, that axe we can probably get to one-shot basically every time. But a normal crowbar, it's probably out of the question for a good long while yet. We're going to have to fight a lot more zombies to level up strength to the point where that's doable. But we are in luck because there are enough zombies in the world to do that. I don't want to sit around doing exercises all day. We're just gonna fight the zombies. We're already wet again. I wonder if I need to slow it down, do a little bit less fighting. Ooh, that was dangerous. My character went to do a ground attack when the other guys were way too close. Gave me a mini heart attack here. The last thing I want is a ground attack like that to end us. Is the rain starting to stop? Because that would be great. I would like it if the rain would stop. I just want to dry off. Alright. The rain has stopped. So we shouldn't get any wetter. Although it still says... Okay. Interesting. The little upward arrow on the notes that this mod has added doesn't appear to be accurate, as in it doesn't mean that you're actually gaining, getting wetter. It just means that in most situations you're probably getting wetter. Like right now we're probably getting less wet, but the mod isn't sophisticated enough to indicate that, and that's fine. That is totally fine. No complaints here from me. Now this is kind of a good shot. Look at all these decaying cars. It looks like we are in some sort of wet wasteland. It's a pretty good shot. I think I've pulled every single one of these zombies now, which isn't really what I intended. Ooh, does this guy have a new vest for us? One that doesn't have a huge hole in it? Alright, as soon as we're done here, I'll take a look and see what the level up is that our crowbar just got. Ooh, hey. Everybody knows what time it is. We just leveled up our maintenance to level 3. True to my word, we shall now be switching over to the katana. Ooh, monstrous. Monstrous crowbar. Not actually sure what that does, but it sounds pretty good. Alright, let me at him. Nice. Very powerful weapon here. Come on, Teresa, relax. You don't need to be in a panic. You've got a huge sword in your hands. You got this. Not sure how many we're going to be able to kill before we destroy this one, but we've got 6 so far, so we can keep track. I'm not going to use any other long blade at all until this this katana breaks on us, just so we have a good idea of how many kills we could expect. And something else to kind of keep in mind with this is that the Vorpal Weapons mods, apart from adding the modifiers, it does reset the condition of the weapon to 100% most of the time. You know, our little experiment here should not be taken as some sort of guidepost on how many kills a katana should take before it breaks. It's really just a, how long will this katana take to break under these specific situational settings, or this specific situation, so. Yep. Alright. We gotta recover some endurance here and dry off because it's starting to rain again. It's frickin' rain, dude. I want the rain to go away. Fortunately, though, we're really starting to clear out this parking lot. There's a fair number of groups over there. Oh, I forgot. In my excitement to start using the katana, I completely forgot about this. It's all wrecked. Never mind. I was hoping that that police bulletproof vest was going to be in usable condition. However, it is not. We've yet to find a full quality one on anybody that we've looted. It's possible that I missed one in the mall just because there's so many bodies, but hungry again. Jeez, we need to eat a lot. One of these days I'll take a holster and carry a gun around, but at this point I don't really want to spend the carry weight on it. You know, that's a good question though. If I did have a gun, you know, it would take a lot more of my carry weight up, and I might be closer to 11, but not over 11. I wonder if the more you carry impacts your endurance. Impacts your endurance even if you don't hit the threshold. Graceful. So our katana leveled up and got graceful. I'm not actually sure what this does. It might be a weight, like the decreased carry weight. Alright, this police officer here doesn't look like they have a vest, but we're gonna do our best to oh, more people joining the party. There's 2 police officers here. Because I would like a new vest. If a new vest is in the cards here, I would like to be signed up for one. Thank you very much. I'm probably walking straight into another group of zombies. My awareness is not very high right now because I'm distracted by juggling weapons so I don't shred this potential vest. It could already be shredded, and I just don't know. Hopefully I don't get punished. Okay. Fresh nightstick. No military vest there. This one has one. This one's full. Alright, good. It was worth the juggling because we didn't die. That's exactly how this works. And get rid of that one. Alright, going back to the big sword. And it's time to dry off again. Jeez. I don't like fighting in such heavy rain. Oh, we can eat while we're at it. Sunflower seeds it is. We're just going to go ahead and eat all of them. Do we have anything else that we can eat? We'd eat the ginseng. The ginseng would give us food, but we're not at risk of starving here. So I'm not going to eat it. That's a good insurance policy if I need to quickly get some endurance up. Hello. Slice and dice. That's what's going to happen here. So, we've already had one level up on the katana, which means there's only one left. And any damage that we incur from here until we get that second level is going to get disqualified by the level up. However, it's not going to be that long. If I remember correctly from reading the code of the mod that does this, I think it's like on average every 10 kills a weapon will get its first modifier, and then every like 45 kills it gets its second. Something along those lines. Muldra. We already have Muldra, I think. I think it's just West Point that we don't have. Wow, we're doing a good job clearing out this parking lot. We get to see some new buildings. Alright, this makes me a little bit nervous here, because I don't have a clean backup path. Alright, you guys come with me. We're going to the other side of the parking lot. Ooh, I could switch for a different yellow hat. What do you think? Should I stick with the fireman's hat, or should I switch to the yellow construction worker's hat? Yeah, you're right. I should stick with the firefighter's hat. Another group over here. I'm feeling pretty good. Our arms could use some additional protection, but all in all, looking pretty good. Our neck could use some too. I'm actually not sure how to get neck protection apart from scarves. I know scarves will give a little bit of neck protection. Nothing too interesting on any of these guys. This guy's got a rifle? Or did I make that up? No, he's got like a fork or something in his back. Or, oh, it's another crowbar. Well, that's convenient. I'll never say no to an extra crowbar. They're just too handy. They last for a very long time. It's not a mod that I often run with, but there's a more traits mod, which adds a profession, sort of, that's very similar to the Axeman, in that it increases the attack rate of crowbars, and it's based off of something that I forget the name of. But yeah, more traits or simple traits. One of those mods has a crowbar trait that increases the speed of crowbars significantly, and it also adds it changes the stats of the crowbar slightly. I don't remember exactly, but if you really like fighting with crowbars, you can check out that traits mod. Could add some fun to your game. Where are you guys going? Why are you going down there? As far as I'm aware, zombies don't actually have any vision issues, in that if I'm standing here and it's super, 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 super foggy and I can basically see nothing anywhere around me, as far as I know, and I could be wrong, please correct me if I am, but I believe that the zombies will always see you the same way no matter what. So basically, weather, fog, never makes any difference as far as whether or not the zombies actually see you. So it's no use, like, on a foggy day saying, like, well, I'm not gonna fight zombies today, I'm gonna sneak around. Nobody's gonna see me because I'm sneaking around in the fog. It's not gonna happen. Zombies are gonna see you anyway, and you're gonna have to fight them when you can't see them. But yeah, could be wrong. Those guys down there definitely seemed to lose track of where I was, so perhaps I am wrong. Dozen or so down here. We can take care of these guys, no problem. Got lots of endurance. Oh, we're gonna get sleepy kind of soon though. We may have to call this day a little bit early. No more parking lot slice and dice for me. Hey, we got a level in Longblade. That's excellent. Dang, this is a ferocious storm. I thought the radio said it was supposed to end. Did the weatherman lie? It'd be really nice if the weather would just end. These guys are too clumped up for me. It's making me nervous. There we go. There's our last level up. The Graceful Katana of Rending. Nice. I have no idea what that does. I'll look it up after this. Come on. Aren't there more of you? You guys didn't come to the party? You guys just hung out here by this car? Well, that's not cool. You guys are required to join the party. That's our first bit of damage that we have no chance of undoing. Required. Oh. That must be out of lighter matches. Alright, 1 second. Okay, so I got an answer. The Graceful Katana of Rending has its weight multiplied by 0.2, so it only weighs 20% of what it would normally. And the of Rending means that the max hit is multiplied by 2, the max damage is increased by 0.5, and the minimum damage is increased by 0.5, excuse me. So I'm not 100% sure what max hit and max damage do, but it sounds very good. Basically, it's quite powerful of a weapon. It's not quite the most powerful it can possibly be. There's one of them is called Vorpal. It is the Vorpal weapons. So the Vorpal modifier on a Vorpal weapon is the best one that you can get. But this one's pretty good. This one is quite good. Had some pretty good luck. Just looking for some quick cigarettes. We don't really need, or cigarettes, some quick matches. We don't need them. We have matches back at home, but it would be nice to not have to wait until we get there to clear the anxiety. And it gives us a chance to dry off a little bit. Alright, well, I'm giving up. I don't care that much. Our long blade kills is up to 68. Excellent. Doing pretty good, I would say. We're making some great progress, despite it being terrible weather. We got a nice, good portion of the parking lot clear, which I love to see. And now we're going home, because I'm out of food, I'm out of matches, and Teresa Day is spent. They're not, oh, hello. They're, doing okay. They're not drowsy yet. Where, See, this is exactly the sort of thing that Teresa Day does not want to see when they've had quite the week. A whole group of zombies in their way. Fortunately, we can get rid of them pretty quickly, but it's still pretty annoying. Alright, there's definitely more zombies in the area, but we're getting out of here. We'll have to deal with them another day. So yeah, thanks friends for joining me here today Really appreciate you hanging out. I hope you're having a great time. And I'm Juniper, and I hope to see you all again very soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.